Alrighty then, back once again for another reaction. This time it's RWBY, Volume 4, Chapter 2, Remembrance. Now, as I caught on in the previous volume, it seems that we're going to be shifting to Weiss's perspective since she was shown at the very end. So it makes me wonder if we're going to be cycling through the four girls for these first four episodes. Because I know that of Runaways and Stowaways, which is coming up, that's definitely a Blake and Son episode, so I think that is what we're doing. So it's going to be interesting to catch up with Weiss, because her father took her home, back to safety, while everyone's unsure of what's going on. And now, of course, more than ever, he'll want to get her on a tighter leash, you know, doing as the family wishes, and you know, basically making her feel trapped and aristocratic, which he'll be working to undo all of the opening up and warmth that she acquired over the course of bonding with RWBY and her teammates at the academy. Because Weiss's character development is a little bit understated. She went through some phenomenal changes. Someone really pointed out how things were brought to a head where in Volume 1 she is quite critical of the Faunus and dismissing all of the White Fang and stuff like that and really getting Blake's goat, and yet in the final episodes of Volume 3 she sprang right into action, like completely. She didn't know if her defense was going to work or not. She saved the life of Faunus by throwing herself into danger, Velvet. So you know, to come that far really showed how well she developed. And we see, you know, we saw her friendship with RWBY blossoming, even though she was always tsundere about it. She was always like, no. But RWBY's like, yes. Like, she knows, she can see right through it. They did become, you know, really good friends, as much as she likes to deny it. So, it's going to be interesting to see how Weiss deals with being thrust back into her old situation. You know, I'm sure that she's become such a strong character now that she won't buckle easily, and if the opening is a good indication, she is still strengthening her skills, but you know, possibly being drilled on it now, but she's improving nonetheless. Much like RWBY, she'll be a lot stronger now, especially if that giant glyph is supposed to signify she's trying to summon the entirety of that Metal Knight she beat in her white trailer. So, yeah, I'm interested, very interested to see what's going to happen, so I won't waste any more time and I'll just get right into it. This place is so pretty. I don't like seeing Weiss be sad. She's so glum.
Good afternoon, sister. A pleasure to see
Who are
you
you?
in your room for a change.
Hello, Whitley.
Whitley?
You're in a cheery mood today.
Klein made crepes for breakfast.
Oh, you fully appreciate the rich boy life.
I heard father shouting with someone in his study earlier.
Mother?
No, she's already drinking in the garden. I think it was a man. I just wanted to warn you. I heard he had asked to speak with you.
I'll be fine.
I know you will. You're strong, like winter.
You never liked winter.
True, but you can't deny her resolve.
That is true.
You seem different.
And you've been gone. I'll have you know I didn't stop growing while you were away at Beacon.
Okay.
Anyway, good luck with father.
So, who is this person father is arguing with? And that was kind of nice. I like that interaction. It was just the right balance. They're like not the closest, but he tried to give some sort of support. PTSD, everybody. Both you and Yang have seen some shit.
So the next town is... We're lost.
We're not lost. The next town is Jaune. My family used to visit it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
cool.
have, like 4 sisters?
7.
7.
Made you a great dancer.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, what did you guys do there?
Oh, all sorts of stuff. Over here is a great hiking trail, and over
This
here
will
is
be
where we
good.
went
John
camping.
knows his way
I got
around.
my own tent because I was special. Also, so my sisters would stop braiding my hair.
Didn't like the look?
Yeah, they just kept doing pigtails, but personally I think I'm more of a warrior's wolf tail kind of guy.
That's just a ponytail.
I stand by what I said.
I love John's new confidence. I know that he's still a bit panicky in battle, but I love the way he's got this casual assertion about him that he didn't necessarily have in the earlier volumes, if that makes sense.
There could be survivors.
Over here.
I like this, like, confident joking. I don't know how to describe it. And yeah, shit went down here.
Huntsman.
What happened? Who killed all of these people?
Bandits.
Of course.
Tribe. And with all the panic. Grim.
Yeah, but that was my first guess, that it was just Grim. But bandits too? Oh, great.
Alright, we can get him to the next village and try to find a doctor there.
Yeah, Red and I can take turns carrying him.
I don't know if he'll make it.
He will. He has to.
If we get
That's
going
the right
now, his
attitude,
chances will
John.
be better. I can run ahead and look for help.
Guys.
Oh, poor dude.
Should we bury him?
We should go. It's not safe here.
Then
The harsh realities.
it'll be okay.
Could anyone
I'm
imagine?
just tired of losing everything.
Jeez. Those two. Oh, man. Who would have imagined this kind of tone back in Volume 1? This is the new normal. Even I'm having to get used to it, and I watch plenty of anime.
The good of my company. I'm talking about the good of Atlas, our entire kingdom.
That is a load of garbage and you know it.
Oh, Ironwood.
Jacques, will you please?
Nice.
You are a trusted friend.
Think I heard his
and
name was
ally of this
Jacques.
Family, James. But what you're suggesting is absurd.
You are blowing it out of proportion.
The council will never agree to it.
You forget. I hold 2 seats on the council.
Your dust embargo has already cost me millions. I can promise you I have not forgotten.
So this is about you.
He's got an interesting voice.
Mishni, my apologies. I should have been gone by now.
It's okay.
We'll continue this at another time.
Indeed. Klein can show you out.
Don't worry, I know the way.
I assume you've been asked to leave multiple times in the past?
Until next time, Jacques.
When I'll tell you to get out again.
Please know, you'll always have a home at Atlas Academy, Mishni. We'll be back in session before you know it.
Glad to see that he's still around.
While you were away?
No, Father. I'm sorry.
Can you believe there are still people in the world that blame Atlas for what happened to Beacon? To Vale?
Well, you know,
Well,
the things
they
they
weren't
saw on TV, yeah.
I wonder Ironwood wasn't stripped of his rank. suppose the council trusts him, for better or worse.
I trust him.
Thanks to him, Atlas is forbidden from exporting dust to other kingdoms. A precautionary measure, as he puts it, until we're certain no one is going to declare war. How anyone could possibly find that to be sound logic is beyond me.
I expected this guy to be more of a hard ass.
Dust Company will be holding a charity
But I quite like this sarcastic arrogance.
We need to show
This is good.
that we are on their side. That we are all victims of the fall of Beacon.
I appreciate this angle for his character. It's not as stereotypical as I feared.
Make a lot of people happy if you performed at the event.
Oh, her singing.
Many forget that you were there. My own daughter, a Schnee, on the grounds defending another kingdom.
Oh, you're gonna use her,
And we
really?
need to show them that the Schnee family is just as strong as ever.
It's all about the family
Asking me if
name.
I'd like to sing or telling me?
I think it would make a lot of people happy.
I'm guilting you. Option number 3.
I'll start practicing.
That's my girl.
Yeah, I quite like him. Not as a person, but as a character.
I always find he keeps his study dreadfully cold.
And where is the chocolate cake that goes with this?
You know what I think?
I think it's to balance out all his hot air.
I instantly like you.
Klein?
Apologies, madam.
There's my happy little snowflake.
Oh, he's so nice.
Thank you, Klein.
I'm glad that she's got people like this around her. Probably helps keep her sane.
Jaune!
Oh, he's getting visions as well. Oh, I think I get what's going on. Jaune is practicing, and there's a hologram of Pyrrha or something he has stored, which is why RWBY can still hear her voice. Am I right? By the way, I am noticing these light effects. They are beautiful. Okay, I was close.
All right, Jaune. Just like we practiced. Follow these instructions.
Wow.
Shield up. Keep your grip tight. Don't forget to keep your front foot forward.
So
Ready?
this is what Remembrance is
Go.
about. I've only just got it.
Again.
Whoa!
And again.
Are you becoming like Ren Nora Zoro? Air slashes.
Now, assuming you aren't cheating, we can take a break.
Oh, you keep going, man.
I know this can be frustrating. And it can feel like so much effort to progress such a small amount. But I want you to know that I'm proud of you.
Oh.
I've never met someone so determined to better themselves. You've grown so much since we started training. And I know this is just the beginning.
Ah.
I want you to know that I'm just happy to be a part of your life.
Oh.
I'll always be here for you, Jaune.
Jeez.
All right, Jaune. Just like we practiced. follow these instructions.
And he's probably been doing this
Shield up.
every single night.
Keep your grip tight. Don't forget to keep your front foot forward. Ready? Go.
Yeah!
Again.
Yeah!
And again.
Yeah!
Atta girl, Ruby.
Ah!
Jeez. Alright, way to just bring the mood right down. Although that sounds kind of insulting to the guy we saw bleed out, but that was perfectly done. To show John's determination to improve, how, you know, he's got the affirmation that he is improving, and I loved how we got to see that both Ruby and John haven't gotten over what have happened. No one expected them to. Like, you know, we knew at some point these feelings have to be addressed, let out, you know, displayed, whatever. And we're sort of getting them displayed, you know, the afterthoughts of what happened. It was sort of foretold with Ruby's frowny expression when they were leaving in episode 1. And so I guess it led directly into this episode. Weiss's situation is unexpected. I am very happy that it betrayed the main stereotypes and expectations people might have had for her home life. She's got someone around her that can make her happy, like Klein. She's got a sibling, but while more, you know, accepting and carefree in the aristocratic life than her, still doesn't shun her or make fun of her. He actually gave her some worthwhile encouragement, and she thanked him for it. That was good. And her father isn't the cartoon caricature I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be the ultimate hard-ass, you know, like Pacifica's father from Gravity Falls, ringing a bell to Pavlov her or something. Yeah, I expected him to be cruel and callous, especially with how he was cold and silent on the ship ride scene at the end of chapter 12 of volume 3. Yeah, it seems he's this quite easily agitated yet sarcastic, you know, man who wants to do everything in the family name and stuff like that. I think those kind of characters are more interesting than someone who's just stoic and cruel for the sake of being the villain in a family. I really appreciate that they've taken the more interesting route with him, because it gives him more open interaction as well. You know, Weiss was able to, you know, on a certain level, speak her piece. Like, you know, rudely asking him, you know, are you telling me or asking me, you know, don't bullshit with me here. I like how she can sort of take that kind of tone within her limits without him flipping out. Like, he can roll with a lot of punches, and he can work the field pretty well. He can word himself, you know, he can get people to do what he wants, which is probably how he's so successful. So it's going to be interesting to see further down the road how things sort of correct. Because obviously, in the long run, unless, you know, it was intended for this series to be one big tragedy, there's gonna be a happy ending at the very end of the road. So you just wonder, how's this problem ever gonna resolve? How's this problem ever gonna resolve? So I'm looking forward to seeing how the attitudes of, you know, Astral, is it? Wherever they are. Yeah, however they improve, with or without Weiss taking over as head of the company. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. I love everything about this, except the dude who died. R.I.P. to him. I like the confirmation of the dark tone we're going for. I think the ending scene with Ruby and John was perfect. Like, with him doing the training, and Pyrrha's voice always reminding him to keep going. And RWBY, like, she seemed so touched yet somber with what she saw, and she never disturbed him. The cliche would to walk in and say some kind of cheesy line or something, or try and be a part of that moment, but she respected his moment and his bond with Pyrrha, and she just went back to camp. Oh, that was powerful and mature of RWBY, I think, and I wonder how many other people will appreciate what she just did. Yeah, but on that note, I am looking forward to seeing other reactions to this episode, especially with that feels bomb at the end. So I will see you guys next time.